Welcome to part 2 of the Battle of Clusium, fought in 225 BC between the Gauls and the Romans. And if you did see part 1 of this battle, saw the Romans steadily marching forward with their home line to seize control of these Gallic camp hexes here, 3 of them, that were held by the Gallic cavalry, and the Romans are interested in getting control of those because that will yield them one victory banner once they have conquered all 3 of them. We have seen some skirmish fighting going on while the Romans advanced. The most serious one happened over here actually, where the Gauls managed to rout a complete Roman cavalry unit, medium heavies, and that gave them of course one victory banner over there. And on this side we've also seen some skirmish firing from both sides, with these auxiliary taking a hit. Otherwise no hit dealt here. So let's see how and you can see that we are really close to each other, only one hex in between, and we have some good cards coming up, so I foresee some really heavy fighting really soon. So the Gauls go first, so let's see what card they might play. It's a C, D or E. So let's reveal that part of the card display here. So we have an outflanked. I think that could be good. 3-unit center, also good, or a move, fire move. Okay. I think we have 3 valid cards. So outflanked, we could get in some hits from maybe even using our chariots, and maybe cavalry or the warrior infantry over there. Yeah, I wonder if you need to stop when you move through woods there. On the other hand, we can only reach the lights, and those guys can evade, so maybe I'm not that interested in doing that actually. And on this flank we could get in at least one warrior attack. That would be uphill, so that's not that good. Maybe the outflank is not the optimal thing right now anyway. Then we have 3-unit center, and maybe that's even more interesting, because now we could occupy their last camp hex to defend it with the Gauls, and we can also get some good attacks against the Romans with 3 units. And if we do the move fire move, then we could fire with 1, 2, 3, 4 units at least, or well, it's 4 units, and then we could move. Well, maybe not too bad. We could even move in some more troops to fire actually. Well, let's roll for it then. So I'm gonna play the 3-unit center and do a more maybe I'll play this anyway, because I want to get in control of this, but I could do that with the move fire move as well. We could put some auxiliaries there actually. Okay, I'm gonna roll for it. So 1 to 3 we're gonna play the 3-unit center, and 4 to 6 we play the move fire move. Let's see which one it will be. It's the move fire move actually. So we're gonna use 5 units of the lights here. 3. I'm gonna actually first fire with those guys, and then they're gonna move up here and try to defend that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and yet one more. We could move up one of the lights. Let's take that one as well. So I'm gonna move up with those guys, 1 hex. Those guys stays, and those guys stays, I believe. Yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna fire. So let's start here. 2 dice, and that's a miss. Then we have the Auxilia, same target of course, and that's a hit. So one of these Roman blocks down. Only Roman losses so far. We're gonna keep those guys activated because we're gonna move again. Then we have these guys. They will now fire against. Let's start with these guys anyway. So it's 1 die against that light or that Auxilia unit there, and that's a miss. Should we start with the legionaries now? I'm gonna actually pour in 1 more fire against those Auxilia there. Let's see if we can get something. Yeah, we got 1. That's good. We're weakening the flank here. We could soon dare to do their attack, even we would do it uphill. Because those guys cannot take that much more punish, so not that more punishment here that they can withstand before losing their cohesion, so we could dare to do an attack. We still have 1 more range attack to do, and that will be these guys, and I'll attack the Praetor's medium heavy infantry there. So it's 2 dice. That's a flag, but they can easily ignore that. They can actually ignore 2 flags, so that's fine. So now we're gonna move, and these guys will actually now, as I said, take this control of these 1. We need something to hold these guys with, and these lights will go into the woods. So they are doing some outflanking there. I wonder if I should move back these guys now. I want to give a good lane for these guys to charge next turn, so I won't actually do that. I will pull back some of the lights into the line. That will also give me, if I get the double time played next time, I could actually get all these warriors into action by linking these lines together. And here I'm gonna move these guys as well up to flanking here, and I think I keep these guys here. On the other hand, they can easily block my retreat path. Let's do it like this instead. Not good either. Now, let's retreat. That's how it will be, and well, quite happy. So, let's see what the Romans can do now. D or E. By the way, now we're gonna remove these 2 camp hexes, because it's the start of the Roman turn and they are controlling them, but they still cannot get that victory banner because we have 1 they need to take still. So, a D or E. Let's see what's underneath here. We have a light troops, and we have 4 units right. So for the light troops, well, bad thing, these guys are now blocking me from throwing javelins here. But I have others, of course. Those guys, these guys could throw against that flanking Gallic youths coming there. Or we do 4 right. We could actually pull back that weakened guy just being a support role there. Maybe that could be something. And we could also scare off those lights with our cavalry. I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna play 4 right. Now's the question. These woods or forest hex. I just need to double check so I played it correctly when I attack with cavalry and all that. So a unit must stop when it enters a forest hex and move no further. A unit may not battle the turn it enters forest hex. Okay, this is another thing I wanted to check. If the warriors are having any benefit here. So light infantry, light sling, light bow, auxilia, and warrior units. Okay, there are exceptions. These units may enter forest and steal battle. So that's a dangerous thing. So they could pretty much enter forest and battle. But okay, they cannot move through it in battle. So those guys are in a bad position there because they still need to stop when they enter, right? So they cannot really just rush through the woods and attack. Okay, that's important to remember. Battling out from a forest, that will be maximum of 2 battle dice. Target enemy in a forest with ranged is 1 battle die. Okay, so if we throw the javelins from here, it will be only 1 die. Momentum advance into forest. But how about... Okay, on a forest or a unit forest battling out. Okay, so it's 2 dice both ways. So these cavalry will only get 2 dice against those. Okay, and blocks line of sight. That's pretty obvious. Okay, so I wonder. Well, I think I will, of course, order all these 3 here. And I will go for the attack. I'm going to actually move there. These guys will now fall back, just to be in a supporting role here. And I'm going to move forward the velites here to the hill. Keep it occupied, and I will throw some javelins from here. So let's start with a ranged attack. It's 1 die against that cavalry unit there. And that's a miss. Now's the question. I want to attack here, but I'm not sure if I want to evade or not. I mean, it's 2 dice. Of course, these guys also hit with the sword symbol. That's the bad thing. Well. I'm gonna evade. I think I'm gonna evade. So I'll let those guys roll the 2 dice they get for the attack towards the woods. And they missed, so we evaded successfully here. That's how it ends. So, for the Roman, well, at least I'm happy I got that guy back, so they are close to losing their morale there and cohesion. So, let's see. Then it's the Gauls again. And that would be face-up tactic card. Face-up tactic card. It's Gauls, yes. Sorry. Got a bit distracted there. So that would be the double time or the lowest order counts. So that's 3, 4, or 3. So the double time or coordinated attack or 3 unit center. We have 3 quite nice options here, I'd say. The double time could get in some really nice attacks now. So tempted. But so would 3 in the center actually. But that's a good card to have for later, because then we could also activate other units. So I will actually blow the whistle now and go for a charge, and a double time it is. So it's 4 units linked. So I'm gonna order these 4 units now. And we cannot do any ranged combat. That's we need to remember. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna actually move up. Well, let's start here. We're gonna move here. We can move 2 since we are, yeah. Actually, warriors can go 3 hexes. That's pretty awesome. Well, I'm gonna do the 2 anyway. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. And the lights will just go back in some supporting role here. I think that's a pretty nice setup. So this is a pretty dangerous attack. I mean, they have only quite bad choices. This will only be 2 dice, and this attack is so deadly for the retaliation. So I'm actually putting my hopes in these guys getting some good attacks. The optimal thing would be to hit very hard on these guys and then hit twice on these, or once on these and then one hit on these guys, because then I can follow up with those guys afterwards. But that needs these guys to retreat, and that's going to be hard to achieve. But let's see how it goes. We can be lucky with our rolls. We start here, the warriors attack those medium heavies there. 4 dice, and I'm adjacent to a leader. Come on. So that's 2 hits and 1 flag. 2 hits. The flag they can ignore. Even if the leader falls, we're gonna check that. He's fine. So here comes the retaliation. And that's also 2 hits and a flag. Let's see. 2 hits. And then, do I want to take the flag? Could be pretty dead next turn. I think those guys retreat 1 hex. No, 2 hexes actually. I think that's okay. I'm gonna retreat from here. So we hit and run in a pretty Gallic way, I guess. Okay, so now I'm gonna attack again. And now, well, that's not according to my plan. I wanted to attack here actually. On the other hand, if I attack here, I have a better chance to do a follow-up bonus attack. So I need to take that as a target. So it's 4 dice again, and we hope to get one of those Romans now. Yeah, pretty amazing roll. I now admit I should have attacked the other guy, because I would have wiped that medium heavy out. But this is good enough. Should not get too greedy. So 2 down, and now we're gonna check for the leader with only 1 die. And you know what? He fell. This means the Gauls get 2 banners, 1 for the unit and 1 for the fallen leader. So he now actually have 3. This goes down. Wow. So these guys can now advance and attack again. And it needs to be these guys. Fierce Gallic charge here into the lines of the Romans. Let's see. That's 2 more hits. Sorry, that was a blue. Or maybe it was a leader symbol, I don't remember. Anyway, it was a hit. And then we have a flag. So 2 hits. And now these guys are unsupported, so they are forced to retreat actually. And we could go in, and we will do that. We're gonna protect that last camp hex as much as we can. Okay, and now's the last attack here, and well, I'm gonna do it even if I feel this is kind of suicidal, but I'm gonna do it. So it's a 4 dice attack. We don't have leader support with us this time, so I fear that the retaliation will be really deadly. But oh, imagine if we would have the leader, one of the kings, with us here. But it's 1 hit, and we're gonna check the leader also. I think maybe we can afford this because we are in a pretty nice lead now. Oh, the leader was close to being caught there as well. But now the Romans retaliate. And 3 hits and a flag. Can you believe it? These Gauls were really massacred here. And then they're gonna retreat 2 hexes back here. Yeah, well, that was bloody. But still no victory banners dealt for the Romans. That's interesting. They still have quite a force left here, so the counterattack could be really hard. But, well, what you say, that was a typical Gallic charge at least, or really, really glorious charge. Now, if we could follow up with the cavalry next turn, that would be awesome. Okay, replace that one, and then we see what Romans can play. It's a CD or E, so they cannot play the Spartacus card. I'm sure they would have liked to do that now. Maybe we have some other cool things here. So we had light troops, another light troops, not the ones I want. Let's hope we have something good here. Leadership any section, perfect. So the Praetor, these guys, and let's take the Velites. They can throw some javelins here. Now let's see. We need to get that warrior there. We cannot surround it, of course, but we can put in some good attacks. I'm gonna actually move forward with these guys. No, I won't actually. I will stay here, and these guys will march down from that hill hex. That's how I'm gonna do it. I still face some not so good problems here. I mean, I want to attack with these guys first, but I need to roll really good. Well, this is not the optimal one, but we're gonna do it. We need to do it. So it's 4 dice from here. I'm pretty much hoping to roll 2 flags, you know. That's not enough. They can ignore 2 flags. I need to roll 3 of them. Okay, so they will retaliate and they will probably kill me, but then I will kill them. Do a bonus attack over here. Then, if they retreat, well, that's bad. Not the optimal situation for the Romans. It's really not that. So therefore, I will actually start here from attacking that one. So that's 4 dice. They can ignore 1 sword symbol and 1 flag. So the sword symbol is ignored, but we got 2 hits. Okay, maybe not that bad. Maybe not that bad anyway. Now they will retaliate, and if you're being in close combat in a camp, then you get 1 die less than otherwise. So they will only retaliate with 2 dice there. They got the flag. We need to take that, but it's not that bad. We can get back to the hill here. It's not a disaster. So here's my plan now. So these guys will now, the Praetor will attack the camp. Hopefully they can take it and do a bonus attack against those guys to soften up before I do the last attack from here. That's I think that's the best we can get from here. So the Praetor attack the camp. Again, they can ignore battle flag and sword symbol. That's ignored, and that's ignored, and by that we missed them completely, and that was really not good, because now I also cannot use the bonus combat. Ah, crap. That was bad. And the Gauls would retaliate from the camp, and they got 1 hit. So we're gonna check the Praetor's situation here. He's fine. Cannot say I'm too happy with that. Anyway, we're gonna attack with the last one here. As I say, they can now ignore 2 flags. Let's see, we got 2 hits on them and 1 flag. So 2 hits. Then we're gonna check for the leader. He's fine, so they will not retreat. And now they hit back, but this time they were No, they were full strength when I attacked them, right? Oh, I forgot about that now. Were they full strength when they... I think so. I think I got 2 of them now. So they will actually defend with full strength still. Next time they will only have 3 dice. So that was enough to kill me. And... please Romans go down. Oh, bad. That's the 4th banner for the Gauls. 4-0. This is a slaughter. But on the other hand, this was a nice ambush by the Gauls. Let's see. It's a Gauls who go next as well, so they can continue here. No, we have 1 battle to do still, actually. So we're gonna... let's see if we can scare those guys away then. It's 2 dice. And we missed, of course. Alright, so now it's the Gauls. And I was thinking, could they get 2 banners from somewhere? Yeah, they could eliminate those guys, and if they get the leader also, then the game is over. Otherwise, maybe we could do some nice cavalry attacks somewhere. I don't know, let's see what they get. That's a CD or E. So it's an outflanked, that could be something. 3 units center. Didn't I play that? No, I played the double time. Ah, that's sure. And leadership any section. Okay. So we could activate that cluster with a leadership. Do another charge with the warriors, but the only guy they can reach are those guys who will retreat. That's not too good. So I'm not sure I want to do that action. The outflank then, well, could do some nice cavalry action, of course. I cannot reach these guys. I want to hit those guys. I'm gonna actually play 3 units in the center. And can I get these guys? I hope so. I certainly hope so. I'm gonna actually order those guys. I'm gonna order the cavalry. And let's see. Well, let's throw some javelins then. So I'm gonna attack here. These guys will actually 1, 2, 3 engage the Roman cavalry, and those guys stay put. So let's start with the cavalry fight. So the Gauls will get 3 dice. If I could get a few flags, we could get the banner. They missed completely, so that was probably they get pretty much disarrayed by running over that ridge. So the Romans, let's see how well formed they are to receive this attack. Well, a bit better. So the Gauls lost 1. Failed charge there. I was hoping I could actually, with a bit of luck, get the banner for that. So I was gambling a bit with the Gauls there. Anyway, here's the important part. We're gonna try to get that Praetor now. So we have 3 dice, but we have the leader support, and we would need 2 hits. Oh my, let's see. That's no hits at all, but we got 2 banners. They can ignore one, they're not supported, so the other one they cannot actually take. So they're gonna retreat. So I will follow and do yet another attack and hope for some better rolls. The bad thing is, if this goes bad, then we are so trapped here. Those mediums can march down and attack us in the rear, and we cannot retreat. Oh man. Well, Anarustas could go down here with this battle, but let's see what they can achieve first. Only 1 hit. And we're gonna check for the Praetor. He's fine. So now they will retaliate with 4 dice. This could be Spell the Doom for the Gauls actually. But they only got 1 hit on them actually. We don't need to check the flag. Well, we could take the retreat. Maybe we should. But let's check the leader first. He's fine. So we can now actually retreat, and we're gonna do that. 2 hexes back. Maybe that was not so bad, even though it looks bad to retreat. But we are so mauled here. We need some reinforcements. We have 1 battle to do, so I'm gonna throw my javelins against that legionary there, or medium heavy, and that's a hit and a flag. A hit and the flag we can ignore, luckily, because we don't have any retreat paths there. But maybe an important hit there. So these guys are getting a bit nervous on that hill, seeing their comrades go down. On the other hand, they have seen so many Gauls go down as well. It's so bloody around this camp here. So, oh man, I wonder, we don't have any Roman victory banners yet. Is that really true? I think it is, because they have almost killed off these guys, but not really. So no flags or banners dealt to the Romans yet. That's pretty crazy, even though many Gauls have fallen here. Okay, so now it's the Romans Roman turn, and let's see how they can fix this situation. It's a D or an E, so it's a light troops or 3 units left. Okay, so either we need to shift the focus over here. We have the triarii, but they are so far away. Could we do anything here where those guys are kind of trapped, but we cannot close combat them efficiently right now. So I don't know. And the light troops, well, we could attack here, throw the javelins. Could move up the chariot here, we can throw javelins, same here and here. Maybe we need to do, sorry, it's a Roman, so here we can throw javelins, here we can throw javelins. These maybe should move in that. These can throw, these can battle. So I will actually play the light troops from slot C this turn then. That would be 5 light units. Gonna take these guys. It's the Romans, come on. Tend to forgetting that all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more. Well, it has to be these guys then. 5. So for movement, those guys will not move. Nor will these guys. I will do retreat from here. And that's it for movement. So let's start here. I'm gonna assault that cavalry who will try to evade. I will Roma 3 dice downhill. That's no hits. These guys evades over there. This means I still really cannot attack with those velites. That would be 2 dice, and they get 2 dice up. Well, they are unsupported. Maybe we should do it anyway. We're in a desperate situation with the Romans. Maybe we should take some chances now. Let's do it. I'm gonna attack downhill with the velites. They will go in really close combat here, throwing the javelins from really close range. So it's 2 dice, and well, they are not supported. But we rolled pretty ugly, so those guys can retaliate. It's only 2 dice because it's uphill, and they hit us. So the cavalry caught some of the velites trying to hide in the slopes here and throwing their javelins, doing some pot shots, just missing. Over here then. Let's start here. 2 dice against those units in the woods. That's a hit. And the velite who moved will also throw the javelins. No, sorry, it's only 1 die. Let's do that again. Woods is 1 die for ranged attacks. We're gonna roll that again. Only 1 die. That's a miss. And the velites 1 die. But they hit. Okay, so we got that block anyway. That's the correct way to do it. These guys will throw their javelins. Well, I want to scare those guys away. So it's no, it's only 1 die again. So let's target those cavalry, the horsemen there, 2 dice, and a hit and a flag. The flag they can ignore because they are supported, but they need to take that hit, of course. This is kind of a toothless retaliation for the Romans. Not a good card play. They hadn't really good cards to play actually, so they are still in a bad position here. Just harming the units here and there. I mean, the Gauls have many units down to 2 or 3 blocks, even 1 block warrior units there, but the Romans just don't manage to kill them. So the Gauls get another golden chance to maybe end the battle then. Okay, we don't have any tactic cards up. So that would be the lowest order count then. Leadership any section, that would be 2 units or 3 units. 4 or 3. So I think I need to play these with the 2 units over there. So also the Gauls are a bit distracted here. They are fatigued here, I guess, in the center. So there's a battle lull going on here right now, because now we need to... Well, I could actually... No, I couldn't. No, I couldn't. I cannot activate that leader, because that would activate more units, and I need to play the card that activates least with this rule set of Solitaire rules. So I need to activate those guys. So the warriors cannot reach any enemy, so they can only move 1 step forward thanks to that. So we're just gonna move these guys forward. Same goes here. And we are at least ready for an assault. And these guys will now throw their javelins, and let's target that medium heavy there. It's a 1 die attack. And that's a flag, and they can ignore it. Okay. Here comes the Romans. C or least ordered count. 2 units right. Or, I mean, this is... it needs to be this guy then, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. We cannot play that. So it's 2 here or 3 left. 2 right or 3 left. 2 right or 3 left. Well, I don't really know. If we play 2 right, we could. It's those 2 guys. Could do a cavalry attack with 2 dice from the hill. That's not really good. We could also ride around, attack those guys who could not retreat then. They can still though ignore 1 flag. And if we play 3 here, we could throw the javelins here, we could move in for an attack here, move those guys and also attack or fire with some javelins. I roll for it, I don't know. 1 to 3 it will be right, 4 to 6 it will be left. Okay, it's the left. So I'll actually slowly start moving these guys forward now, we need them. These guys will throw the javelins, these guys will march up and battle. So they go here. The Triarii will start marching. Or I did already. They were here? I'm not sure. Let's put them here. I don't remember where I start with those guys. It's a long way, so they will probably not see the action anyway. So here we start with a javelin attack, 2 dice, and that's a miss. Then we'll close combat here. We only have 2 dice because they are located in a forest. Miss. They will retaliate with 2 dice as well, and that's another miss. So nothing happened. Pretty dull. We got the goals. A, B or C. Let's see what we have beneath. A, it's 2 units left. We have the coordinated or outflanked. And we still have the chance to hit these guys. Let's see. Can we end this now? We could rush in again, you know, and attack. But maybe it's better to take these guys, then at least they had 2 blocks. But hey, I don't have... Okay, I can only order 1 unit in the center, so that... I mean, if I play the coordinated attack. Well, it is really difficult. Let's do like this then. I'm gonna play the outflanked. And not easy. Let's do like this then. And over here. Let's do this. Let's do a cavalry attack then. We go here, we go here. These guys goes here. And these guys charge up here. Alright, so let's start here. So we start with these guys. They will attack. 3 dice. That's 1 hit. They will now retaliate. Oh, I now see I'm in a really bad position there. Well, at least I'm supported. We lost 1, 2. Second attack, same target. You're gonna try to break through those spears with the cavalry, force our way through. 1 hit and the flag. That's good. 1 hit, then we force them back. So we can push through and do another attack. And that was successful. 3 hits. That was a green. So these go actually down. We don't gonna push forward 1 more, so we got the banner. 1 more for the win. And well, that was an expensive victory here, but we forced our way through the javelin line of the auxilia there, or spear line probably. And here then, first we're gonna charge the cavalry with our cavalry. 3 dice. That's 1 hit and a flag. I didn't want to see that flag actually, to be honest. 1, 2, 3. So now they go back. So we go here and back. Because the thing is now, I will try to get these guys. So I will attack again. Uphill, cavalry, so it's only 2 dice. But now they can't evade. So we got the hit. It's good. They will battle back. Maybe that was not so good, because if they roll a flag now, I'm killed and they can evade next time. I did a blunder there. But I'm lucky. They missed us totally. You see what I meant? If they have rolled a flag, these guys would have been dead. They are not supported and they cannot retreat really, so if that would got eliminated, these guys could evade again from the barbarian attack or the warrior attack here. So I'm happy I rolled bad with the Romans for the seen from the Gallic point of view. So now we can attack here, but I think it's only 3 dice because we are fighting hill to hill. But I still would need 2 hits, and I have the leader, you know, so come on. No, only 1 hit. This game don't want to end actually, so the Velites fight back, yielding no hits. But we are 1 step closer to victory with the Gauls. The Romans still don't have a single victory banner yet, so it's kind of a lost cause for them, but let's see if they can at least get 1 or 2. Okay, C or lowest order count, so that would be this or the lights. And 2 units right. Well, we can get that cavalry now with that. Yeah, we could. Let's do this. 2 is right. And I'm gonna order these and these. These guys go there. Or maybe not. They ordered those guys. Let's take these as well then. Ah, that's not right. This needs to be right. That was center section. It needs to be these guys. And what else? We only have that Velite unit there. Well, it's ordered anyway. So let's see if we can get that one victory banner for the Romans. It's 3 dice. And we missed them completely. 3 reds, so these guys are fine. And they will now retaliate with 3 dice. And they get 2 hits. And this goes down. The Gauls getting their 6th banner. So this was the perfect ambush. The Romans, well, it looked pretty good in the beginning, or at least okay of the Romans. They got those campexes, but the ambush was released at the same time when that happened, so they came rushing forward, take control at last, campex, and denied that to the Romans. So they didn't get that victory banner from that. And if you look at the dead pile, we have quite a many Romans there, but also a few Gallic warriors went down. And well, looking at that, it seems like the Romans should have 1 or 2 victory banners, but that's not the case, because the thing is, many of the Gauls are down to a few blocks here, but none of them eliminated, and that doesn't yield any banners, of course. So maybe this could reflect the history somewhat. Okay, it was said that the battle was when the Gauls attacked the Romans, there was for a long time bitter fighting, meaning probably both sides took big losses, and that's true also actually here, but there were no breakthrough for the Romans, and then they retreated back to that hill, and maybe that could be reflected by this hill here. So maybe the other guys are starting moving here. The Gauls are showing up here to encircle that hill, but soon the news will come that the consul Pappus, I think it is approaching, so the Gauls will slowly start a retreat again, because they don't want to have that big battle with the consular army that's coming. They're not interested in that, that's for sure. So they will start retreating towards Faesulae with their loot. But that's a slow retreat that will do, and the Romans will actually catch up with them eventually. And that is something we're gonna see in the next battle, actually. So we're gonna return to the same guys here. Well, the Praetor maybe is not present, I'm not sure about that, but we will see the consul Pappus emerging, catching up with the slow retreating Gauls. I mean, they are heavy burdened by all this loot they have with them. Anyway, this was a total success for the Gauls. Congratulations to them. I think their morale was really boosted by this, and they almost think they could take on a consular army, but well, that's not an easy task. So let's see how that goes next time. Maybe the Romans will, as in history, get the revenge when we will see the Battle of Telamon, which is fought the same year as this, actually, 225 BC. So, by that, thanks for watching, and welcome back to the next video.